It's the Shenita frequency. Come and speak with me. It's my frequency. Come and speak with me.
All right. Welcome to the Shenita frequency, baby. This is my frequency. You're not going to be able to tap into this. This is a rare occurrence, baby. I need y'all to get on over here. All right. I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell. Get kinky with that thing. Turn it all the way on. Everything in this video is alleged, in my opinion. And everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Alright. Now let's hop into some of this mess that's happening up in this world, baby. Can we catch a break? I feel like June has just been crazy. Alright. I think the mask has fallen off of a lot of these people's faces, especially these girls, honey. The mask have fallen off. All right, we're going to get into some things. K. Michelle. Yodeling. All right, K. Michelle is over there yodeling. All right, and reading Tamar Braxton all the way down to the abyss and back up to the equator, honey. When I say Tamar Braxton got read all the way down to the ground. All right, we're going to get into that. Also, T.S. Madison misgendering NENE Leakes. All right, we're going to get into that. Also, we're going to talk about Doja Cat playing in the world's face. All right, Doja Cat is a key, honey. Now let's get into some things. All right, I hope that you guys are drinking your water, minding your business the way that I am. All right, because I'm just minding my business, honey. That's all I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And then the notification bell pops up. And then, I got to see what's going on. Okay, I got to see what's going on. All right, so what we want to talk about first, guys? What we want to talk about? We are going to talk about T.S. Madison. All right, the universe told me that it wanted me to do that first. So let's get into it. T.S. Madison went on the NENE Leakes show. And I just want to say this. Black women have been opening a lot of doors for T.S. Madison. I don't know if T.S. Madison is realizing that Black women are creating some of the same opportunities that she brags about. All right. And so anyway, T.S. Madison went over there to NENE Leakes. They had a conversation about men and what type of men they preferred. A lot of people said that NENE Leakes was homophobic because she did not, or is it transphobic? All right, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it would be homophobic or transphobic. But a lot of people were saying that NENE Leakes was being phobic when she said that if T.S. Madison was dating a guy, she didn't want to date the same guy. I just want to say this. Everybody in this world has a right to create the reality that they want within the preferences that they want, okay? My preference may not be your preference. And I don't think that because you prefer broccoli and I prefer cauliflower, all right, that's a problem. I also don't think it's a problem that if cauliflower is on your plate, I don't want to eat it. See where I'm going with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. All right? We all want the freedom. This is the thing, guys. Everybody wants the freedom to be themselves. Everybody wants this freedom to express themselves. And everybody wants the freedom to choose what they want their reality to look like. All right. And so we just got to remember that NENE has the right to choose what she wants to engage with when it comes to a man. All right. She wants a certain type of man. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right. Just as well as there's nothing wrong with T.S. Madison choosing to not be with the man who wants to touch her woman meat. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. And I really didn't have any issues with this interview. You know what I'm saying? But what I did catch, honey, was that shade that T.S. Madison tried to clear up. All right, when it came to NENE Leakes. I do believe that T.S. Madison didn't fully own the shade, honey. Now, I just want to say this. When a trans woman is calling you a tranny, it really, really isn't just about you being beat, because women have been beat for years. So I don't understand why a woman being beat and dressing, nice and being top tier and being over the top. I don't understand why we feel like trans women have created that for us. We've been bad bees. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Aren't these women's clothes? Aren't these women things? I don't understand that. Once again, I just feel like that's shady to even say that, her beauty, the way she dressed, her, choosing to be beat, her choosing to be stylish, somehow is only happening, because trans women like to do that too. Like, that's crazy. All right. Women have been beat beautiful, and all these things, period. Isn't that what we do? I mean, I'm beat all the time, and I ain't thinking about, a tranny when I'm doing that, honey. All right. No shade. No shade. But listen, I digress. Anyway, it was definitely shade. And I know it's shade. And I've asked some of my transgender friends and family, was it shade? And they agreed that it was shade. It basically was what they were, what T.S. Madison, I feel, in my opinion, was trying to say is that NENE looked like a man. Okay. And I know that trans women love to kind of play in women's face a lot. But we ain't tolerating none of that. Alrighty. Just be real about it. You were trying to call her a man. I mean, it is what it is. And we all know this because even when people are even comparing trans women to women, all right, because T.S. Madison said that she has been compared to women. I do think that it's always used to downgrade the woman, in my opinion, or like to make fun of a woman by saying that they look like a a transgender woman. I don't ever feel like that's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? And not because I don't think that trans women aren't beautiful, because there are, listen, my cousin, and I'm not even gonna put my cousin out there, no names or nothing. My cousin is top tier trans woman T. Okay? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And is also honest about the fact that she still has her meat. See where I'm going with it? My cousin doesn't give delusional tranny. Get where I'm going with it? But, tranny. But, you know, I do feel it with Shay. The rest of everything that's going on, it's just, I feel like women are really triggered. And I do feel like trans women can be triggered when it comes to these men. I feel like when it comes to these men, they're going to do what they want to do, honey. All right? You can't control another human being and what they are attracted to. You get where I'm going with it? You can't tell a man what to do with his meat. He's going to do what he want to do with his meat. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very honest with you. A lot of men don't have listen, I'm just not even going to say it. All right. Let these men do what they want to do. Be protecting yourselves. Trans women, be protecting yourselves. And women, be protecting yourselves. All right. I don't think the issue is women or trans women. The problem is down low men. All right. That is the common denominator. I feel like T.S. Madison has a right to live her life the way that she sees fit. If she feels like she's a woman, all right. If she feels like her spirit was put into the wrong vessel, she gets to embody that. All right. This is her reality. And if that's what she wants to do, then honey, the girl has the right to do it. All right. And if women feel like trans women are imitating them, then damn it, that's women's feelings. It's valid. That's their reality. All right. And both parties cannot speak to each other's realities because they are living two different realities. I think the middle ground is just to allow these men to do whatever they're going to do and to be protecting yourself and looking for red flags if this is somebody that you don't want to deal with. All right. And it's that simple. Even lesbians go through finding out, you know what I'm saying, that a stud is appearing and showing up to be masculine, right? And then later on finding out that she been bending over for men the whole time. All right, so there is deceit and lies in all things that exist on planet Earth. Okay. You need to be being smart enough to protect yourself, to make sure that you are being as upfront and honest as you can be, and being happy while doing that. All right. And if it calls for you to just not deal with these Negroes, then you don't deal with them. It's that simple. But I hate to see, you know, trans women and women fighting over men. Because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, the problem is the man is not being honest. That is the problem. And so And so, I don't care what nobody's saying. It was definitely shade to NENE. And it's okay. And it's okay. And it's also okay for T.S. Madison, to act like it wasn't shade, baby. All right, we all here. We all living this thing. Okay, I think the interview was absolutely amazing. Okay, I think it gave both ladies the attention that they absolutely needed. And I want to also say this. I am so proud of NENE Leakes for stepping out there and believing in herself and really pushing the show. The show gives top tier, honey. The show gives fabulous. Okay, the show gives NENE Leakes, baby, a production. Okay, and also I would love to see Kenya over there. All right, because I love Kenya. Kenya is like one of my faves, and I would love to see NENE and Kenya do, an interview. Maybe, Kenya can come over to the NENE Leakes show, and they could read the New Girls on Roa. You know what I'm saying? And also I would love to see NENE over there on Life Twirls On. All right. And so what do you guys think about that? Listen, honey. Listen. We all can feel what we want to feel. Move on. Let's always try to end on a good note. All right. So sending my love to T.S. Madison. Sending my love to NENE Leakes and Kenya Moore. All right, look at that. I triangulated there. All right, so moving along, honey. We're going to get into K. Michelle. All right. K. Michelle is over there yodeling my girl Tamar Braxton down into the ground. All right. Over there yodeling the lady down into the ground. Now, I did watch K. Michelle and Cam Newton. If you haven't, Cam Newton and K. Michelle have a interview over there. All right. You need to go check it out. Okay. Support black businesses. See where I'm going with it? Support each other. All right. But anyway, I want to say this. K. Michelle looks absolutely amazing. Okay. K. Michelle is from Memphis, Tennessee. Now, I'm not from Tennessee, but Tennessee claimed me. I lived there for like 13 years. And Nashville, Tennessee, shout out. All right, the Prince's Hot Chicken. All right, if you know, Dickinson Pike. All right. And so, I love Tennessee. Nashville took care of me. All right. I really do miss it there. I might go visit. I'm thinking about moving back. But anyway, this isn't about me. I'm narcissistic. Anyway, so back to K. Michelle. Looks absolutely amazing. K. Michelle has always been beautiful, in my opinion. But K. Michelle, I knew she was going to be messy. All right. I just knew that K. Michelle was going to be messy after she had cried. All right. After she had cried about black men creating black families. I said she going to get this one up out the way. All right. Listen. I know how K. Michelle operates. All right. K. Michelle, beautiful, can sing, can yodel, baby. But don't get her wrong. All right, she gonna tell you exactly what it is. And because I have friends that are from Memphis, Tennessee, I knew when she said, I swear before cheese and crackers, all right, that she was really, really serious about what she was saying. But anyway, K. Michelle went on to call Tamar Braxton a Muppet. All right. And I don't know why that tickles me. Okay, it just tickles my fanny when she does that because no shade. All right, and I love Tamar Braxton. Let me just say this: shout out to Tamar Braxton. She's from B More. I'm from B More. All right, and so that's why I can't really take a side because I'm a Balta Nashvilleian, Tennessean. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't take a side in this fight that's going on because I'm rooting for K Michelle and Tamar Braxton. Ain't that shady? Anyway, Tamar Braxton from B More, so come on now. And I want to say this. I do love Tamar Braxton. All right? I think she's messy and she can do some nasty, dirty work. All right? And I love it. All right? Because what? Didn't she carry like Braxton family values forever? Like what it would have been without Tamar? All right, okay, so we ain't even going to do that. Anyway, Tamar Braxton caught a stray. All right, and I know I'm all over the place. I got ADHD. I'm gonna bring it right back. Tamar Braxton, absolutely beautiful. Got read down by K Michelle. All right. And I know she's going to respond. But anyway, K Michelle called her a Muppet, honey. She also said that Tamar Braxton was stopping her bags. All right. That's shady, Tamar. Why you stopping K Michelle bags? Come on, ladies. Come on. Y'all still beefing after all this time. All right. But K Michelle, after calling her a Muppet, saying she's stopping the bags, she also said she was a loud coyote. Nasty work. See where I'm going with that? I'm trying to figure out why are the ladies still beefing. Now, K Michelle did say that, if you don't know, K Michelle been trying to break into country music. Open it up and open opportunities for more black people to be in country music. Beyonce came through, kicked that door down. You know what I'm saying? And she sent K Michelle some flowers. All right. Tamar Braxton had some choice words about the fact that K Michelle was in country music allegedly. All right, she didn't say any names, but the people felt like Tamar Braxton was shading K Michelle. Even K Michelle felt that energy. All right, Tamar Braxton said that some people shouldn't have been singing the country music. All right, they were making the country music look bad allegedly. Okay, I will say this. I would love to see Tamar Braxton even try to sing country music. All right. And K Michelle also said that she believes that the problem with Tamar is one that Tony is actually the star. Now that was shady. All right. That was absolutely shady. Okay, I do believe K Michelle. All right, Tony Braxton is more famous than Tamar Braxton, but I do believe that Tamar Braxton is a star. I do believe that Tamar Braxton makes some good music. All right, I wish she actually would do more projects because I absolutely love a lot of her songs. All right, when she was with Vince, baby, that music was hitting. I don't know what was going on over there. All right, but whatever was happening over there, the music was on 1,000. All right, and so Tamar Braxton is that girl. We're not gonna play like Tamar Braxton is not that girl, but I also feel like K Michelle is that girl too. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Jesus Christ, Shenita. All right, get back on the subject, girl. Anyway, K Michelle also said that Tamar Braxton's man had been checking for her before, during, and after their relationship. Yikes. All right. Yikes a doodle. Dirty, nasty work. Okay. And I forgot the third reason, honey. All right. You have to go over there and go look at that Cam Newton interview, honey. Okay. I'm going to insert the video. All right. Also, I do feel like, the ladies should just let things go. All right. The beef is old, ladies. The beef is stale. Okay. I don't think anything that has happened cannot be squashed. All right. We're moving into 2026. You get where I'm going with it? Let's end 2025 on a positive note. Okay, but who am I? Let me mind my damn business. All right, Al, let me switch it up. Listen, go ahead and fight, ladies. I don't. All right, I'm just trying to be the mediator. Get where I'm going with it? Now let them scratch each other's eyes out on Zeus. I'd watch it. Okay, but anyway, go over there and check out that Cam Newton K. Michelle interview. It's nasty, dirty work. All right, but there's a lot of good moments in there too. Okay, so moving along. We're gonna get into Doja Cat. Now I want to say this about Doja Cat. I absolutely love Doja Cat's music, but I love Nicki's music, so you know how that go. But Doja Cat, in my opinion, she does a lot of corny stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doja Cat gives Karen. Doja Cat gives corny. And see, the stuff that she does is the reason why black people don't really rock with her. Because the stuff that she do, black people just can't even damn relate to. We just don't operate in that way. All right. Doja Cat went to a gay event. All right. And met up with fans. Okay. And she ended up, having this discussion with a fan. He was happy to see her. All right. He even talked about his Pride collection, gave her a t-shirt. She embraced him. All right. They hugged. He gave her a kiss, a peck. He was excited to see Doja Cat. And Doja Cat appeared to be comfortable and excited and entertained by him. All right. Then later on, and she told him that he smelled great. Okay. Nasty, dirty work to turn around and tell the man that his shirt was musty and you had thrown it away, Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? I see Doja Cat got the people upset. All right. But what I want to say is this. I feel like Doja Cat is playing in the world's face. She was clearly comfortable with this man. All right. And now she turns around and she comes out. Let me read it. Okay. Doja Cat came out to say, bottom line is I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I F with you. And don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even effing know me. If you know, you know. I honestly think I need to stand up for myself and the moment sometimes. And he didn't even know my effing name. To be touching me and kissing me on my face like that is crazy. Now, I will say this. Maybe Doja Cat is trying to set the tone, for other people that she may meet. Just saying that even though this was the behavior that this man displayed, which was cool, I just don't want everybody to think they can do this with me. And I get it. There's a better way that Doja Cat could have expressed this, I feel. But also on the flip side, I do think that Doja Cat may be playing in our faces. Okay? She may be playing in our faces because if you don't know her personality, what I've seen so far, she can be very, very, how can I put it? Sarcastic and dramatic. It's hard for me to even read this completely because with Doja Cat, she could be completely at home digging up her nose, scratching her butt, and laughing at the world right now. Like, look, they really think that I done got them mad. All right. I done got them mad. I done got them triggered. I need this attention. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying they feel like it's a PR stunt. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes it's just kind of hard to read where she may be coming from because she does have those Karen ways also. Well, a lot of people are triggered. A lot of people are triggered by this. And I just think that Doja Cat has to move just a little better. Ma'am, you don't want to lose your fans, okay? You don't want to lose your fans. I just feel like telling somebody you threw away the Musty A shirt was a bit much. All right. This is why I think that Doja Cat is really just playing. I do. I think she's really doing this for attention. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Doja Cat really was offended by this situation? I just don't believe it. How are you offended when you enjoyed it? And then you told the man that the shirt smelled good and that he smelled good. Then you gonna come on here and say that the shirt was musty. Now the fan came out and he don't know how to feel. All right, he don't know whether he should, feel bad about the fact that he hugged her and gave her a pat, or whether he should feel, offended by her playing the Karen. See where I'm going with that? I really think that Doja Cat was not offended. And I stand on that. Doja Cat was not offended by what happened. This feels PR stuntish. Okay? This feels like I need attention. Because why even accept the shirt? Now, some people say he did look musty. And I must agree, he did look like, his underarms. Okay. Might have been a little oniony. I ain't even gonna lie. All right. He definitely looked like, sweaty. All right. I'm gonna keep it cute. Anyway, do you guys think that Doja Cat is being facetious? You see where I'm going with it? Do you think she's just doing this to burn out butter? Or do you feel like she really was offended? Let me know what you guys think. All right. Are you guys excited about the fact that Doja Cat could be coming? All right. I feel like Doja Cat is trying to come out. Okay. Come on out, girl. Let us see what's going on. We do not want now let me say this. Scarlett, I enjoy Scarlett. You know what I'm saying? But I like music. It's just it's just what it is. I love Doja Cat's music. A lot of it is different, and I don't like to. It has a different feel, but I do like Scarlett. I like Scarlett too. Okay, and so, but I do love the Planet Her era the most. Actually, I do like the Pink era. You know what I'm saying? Because Say So is my jam. and streets is my jam. Yeah. Doja, this time when you come, baby, we need that type of energy. We need that woman energy, that planet her energy, that pink energy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for Doja Cat. Are y'all ready for Doja? Are y'all ready for Doja? All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Get kinky with that notification bell. If you want to donate, all right, to the growth of my Black small business. Okay, I'm going to leave the Cash App. All right. They said don't beg, but goddamn it, I ain't never too proud. See where I'm going with it? See where I'm going with it, baby. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to drink your water. Okay. Try to intake some fruits and vegetables in your diet today, right? Meditate. Get your mind focused. All right. Listen, meditation is where it's at. If you haven't tried it, or you find that it's hard to meditate, there are a lot of meditation like guiding type of videos. But you know what? I'm going to get into creating guided meditation videos. Okay, if you guys would like me to create some guided meditation videos where I can use my voice to kind of get you to focus, let me know. All right, I want you guys to grow with me. We're on this journey together. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Drink your water, mind your business. Bye.